Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly going into January 6th and also the first weekly of the new year. So I am so excited to say that the second Free Spirit Guidebook has been created and is in the process of being published. The first guidebook, so on the break, going into a new year, 2 guidebooks were created and there are now links on the About page, on the channel page, in the description box, and on the website. It's in process of being loaded to various outlets, so there are 2 links for 2 guidebooks. There are also the messages going into a new year. So one was to keep your spirit up no matter what, and the second guidebook is to keep following your heart no matter what. And if you notice in the readings before, it's all about following your heart, following your heart, following your heart. And so when you're going into this new year, well, first of all, my friends, myself included, and my family have been reading those guidebooks over the break since they've been created to go into the new year, keeping our spirit up no matter what, keep following your heart no matter what. And you'll find in a bigger scheme is you're going into a new year in a different way. And so almost to make sure you're going in there in a different way, it's 111 on the video, that you're more aligned to your heart, that you feel supported, that you almost, and supporting the freedom and the changes that this year is going to bring. So this has been almost like a real alignment and realignment to your heart. And how do you keep that going? How do you keep your spirit up no matter what and keep following your heart no matter what? So not only has it been repeating messages, but also that now there are 2 Free Spirit guidebooks. So the next video, 1-minute video, will be the link to the second Free Spirit guidebook if you want that. And on the About page of the channel, all the guidebooks are there and on the website. But I personally have been rereading the guidebooks and I'm like, love, love, love. And it keeps you aligned and realigned to your heart and almost like filled with that love, support, backing that I always say. And I just feel whenever I need to keep my spirit up or to keep following my heart, I dip back into those books. They're quick little guidebooks. They were first created for loved ones, and then I'm making it available on the channel. The price that I'm keeping is $444, and there's a reason for that, for love, support, backing for life. So it's $4.44. And for different retailers, if they switch the price, that's on them. That wasn't the intention. Okay, so that said, going into the first week, overall weekly, first month, first new year, you're going into this differently. You're going to be making the freedom to make changes, to feel supported with that. So you could feel that you're purposely changing things up, that you're actually rising to the occasion, that you're going into this year a little bit different than before. And to go with that, you're going to get tremendous guidance and insights on that. There's recurring messages about following your heart and listening to your own guidance and your own insights that you're garnering and bringing that to the new year. You're definitely going to be accomplishing a lot more than you realize, or whatever you're putting your mind and heart to, you're going to be accomplishing. So it's great support for that. So I wish you the best. And I just wanted to jam pack that all in there because it is, again, the first weekly for the first month, for the first going into the first year, right? So we're going to tap into the archangels for the guidance for the journey, the energy we're dealing with, the messages, goddess guidance. We're going to tap into the power of surrender, what we can surrender to make things easier. We're going to tap into messages from heaven, loved ones, past and our spirit guides, and end it with guardian angel messages. Definitely trust your own intuition besides what I say. Whatever the length of this video is, I'll look up the angel number message. It will be the first pinned comment on the video. Clear out and just get ready to receive. So just clear out now. Breathe out everything out of your mind, body, heart, and get ready to receive, receive, receive. Love, support, backing for the first week, January 6th. Going into a first week, first month of the year that I'm doing a weekly. Okay, so, okay, they're ready already. Okay, so messages for the journey first. Let's tap into messages for the journey for all of us. They're making me sit up very, very straight in my chair, like almost like up and alert and ready. My core, like almost leaning forward. So there's things we're going to be doing and getting into. The number one thing. So the 7 of Ariel. So about the work that you've been doing, they're supporting and backing the work that you've been doing. 444 on the video. Again, the actual price of the guidebooks. That how I was guided, like say, to do those 2 Free Spirit guidebooks. Whatever work you're doing, you're getting a tremendous guidance to help you grow this harvest. So do not lose patience. All the work that you've been doing is not in vain. And assess, this is a time of patience, right? And you assess the growth, you assess what you're planting, and you have love, support, backing as you're doing it. You can get great insight, great guidance. How are you growing this? How are you excelling with this? They're saying that you have invested wisely. You must know this in your heart with the work that you're doing, that you are investing wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So you're going into this new year making plans to growing your harvest, right? To reviewing what you've planted so far and keep doing the work. So you have, see the love, support, backing here? You're having tremendous support with this. And this has been the repeating message going into the new year. The level of support you have for the work that you're doing, what you're trying to accomplish. Know in your heart it is not in vain, almost, that you've invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Things might not poof overnight, but you're still doing the right things. You're working on the right things. You're investing in the right things. And review your progress and continue to keep doing the work. Yes, continue to keep doing the work. You cannot make this up. Continue doing the work. That is the message. And I have chills because this is the Eight of Ariel, the Eight of Pentacles. Continue doing the work. They're right here. Your love, support, backing is continue doing the work. They're pointing and lighting you up, illuminating what you're supposed to be working on this year. And I'm telling you that it's going to be like right out of the gate. So like rise up, how they made me like sit up in the chair and be fully present. What are you working on? You're being guided. Love, support, backing for the work you're doing. And quite literally, they're saying, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. This is to keep doing the work. So you have go right in there, reviewing your progress, reviewing what you've been working on. How are you building, growing, manifesting more of that? They're guiding you on the work and how to do it. That is literally what this reading is going to be all about. And this is a love, support, backing. So when it comes to your growth, when it comes to abundance, when it comes to your projects which you're working on, you're being tremendously guided on that. And that is where your eyes on the prize and stay focused on that. We're going to get the energy here. They're telling you to keep doing the work. They're supporting your work, and it's a time to review and continue to grow your harvest. Or where are you applying yourself? What makes sense? Like they said, what makes sense? SENSE and also CENTS. Like what makes sense? You could be getting a tremendous guidance and insights on what makes sense at this time for growing your harvest or creating more abundance. Yes, rest and rejuve, because that's what I'm saying about the insights. That's 1-9. Remember when we got like the Hermit card, we got the guidance, the insights, we said, you know what to do. Sorry for the background noise. When it comes to growing your harvest and doing the work, you will know what to do. When you rest, rejuve, almost like the Hermit Major Arcana card, when you go within, they're giving you the love, support, backing, guidance, and insights. When you are resting, rejuvenating, it's almost like you are going to have that tremendous guidance and insight that's going to support what are the next moves to make? What are you supposed to be focused on? What is the work for you to be doing? When you're reviewing and almost assessing your progress, and they could be giving you divine ideas, inspiration, you're going to be following that. So this is where your power lies. In the rest, rejuving, relaxing, tuning into them for how are you carrying it out. So that's a really big thing, and that's been a repeating message. So you're getting the insights and everything else. Also, to remain focused and in your power, you're going to want to rest and relax and rejuve a lot. Supporting almost your power to do the work. That's what they're saying as well. Exactly, sacred space, where you're going to be lit up to do the work. And this has come out in every single thing. So not only are you getting divine guidance, divine ideas, and inspiration to carry out in your work, but it's going to be so important to have your sacred space for you to stay lit, to stay connected to that, to rejuve. And I see all the lights here. You need the sacred space. So they're literally saying create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine, because you need to feel that divine love, support, backing, inspiration, ideas, insight, and to stay in your power and to keep doing the work. So your secret space, regardless of what's going around with the gravity of the world, the crazy, the chaos, your power lies in having rest, rejuvenation in a sacred space. That's where you're coming up with your being lit. That's where you're coming up with the stamina or the ideas of reviewing your work and your progress and what is the work to be done that you need to do, and to feel love, support, backing as you're doing it. So this is going to be priceless for the week, for the month, for the new year, is what they're saying, like right out of the gate. So that's where you're getting your enlightenment. That's where you're getting your insight. That's where you're getting guidance on what to work on, how to work on, how to create more of a harvest, how to grow more of what you're doing here. This one wanted to come out, surrender to your passion. So kind of like what he's lit here, to keeping you lit, the sacred space is going to get here. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Just like they had me rise up high in the seat, filled with the fire, filled with the passion, filled with being lit again. There's something about this because they're going to make sure, again, you're following your heart, right? Just like the guidebook, the second guidebook, keep following your heart. Keep your spirit up no matter what, and keep following your heart. This is all about your passion, your heart, when you're doing the work out of your head. So get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So you're going to get reignited back to your heart and let it flow for the work that you're doing. And that is where they want you, because this is going to pay off. This is going to bring in the progress. This is going to bring in the growth, and way beyond the week, but like for the month, for the year. So you are getting real love, support, backing. It's going to be 1111 support for the work that you're doing, for what you're focusing on. And it's going to come from the quiet, from the sacred space, for you to stay lit and almost get the divine guidance, support, insight that is helping you. How are you applying yourself? What kind of work are you doing? How are you getting out of your head and ignited back into the passion, just letting it flow? It's in the heart space where you're letting it flow. So that's why they were getting you back to your heart and your passion, and they're really equipping you really well to grow this harvest. Look at this, to grow. Yes. Okay, so you're getting this. We rejoice when you find love. Love comes in unexpected ways. What you're doing, what's going to come in from the work that you're doing, you're going to get rewards. You're going to get things coming in that are going to help you. And they rejoice. They're happy when it does. They want you to stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. That is the message. So as you're planting, this is the planting card, right? As you're doing the work to create more of whatever it is you're manifesting, to know that you have love, support, backing, that you have that support. They're supporting you to stand up. Remember, like, sit up. If you're doing the work, they have me sit up so strong in your core. Stand up for what you know is right. They are supporting you. They want you to know that with the work that you're doing, with the projects you're working on, where you're applying yourself, how you are doing it, to feel the sun, feel them, love, support, backing as you're doing it. So this is really supporting you to continue doing the work. Continue doing the work. Continue being out of your mind and with your passion here, in the flow, kind of just doing those activities and doing the work that you know you need to be doing. How you're staying powered up and connected with the support is through your sacred space and rest and rejuve. So that's where you're getting your stamina. That's where I can't say it enough. You're getting your divine ideas, your inspiration, your guidance, your know-how, right? Creating a sacred space. This is when you're going to know what to do. You're going to rise again, standing up for what you know the work to be done is. Back to your heart space, letting it flow. And then as you're doing it, what's coming in, they're rejoicing with what's coming in for you when you do this. We're going to end it with guardian angel messages, but this is really clear and to the point. Like, it's a very quick reading. It's almost an exclamation mark for everything that's come out on the channel. It's even an exclamation mark to the two guidebooks. It's really coming back to your heart space and knowing what's keeping you lit and rejuvened is your connection to them. So you feel love, support, backing for the work that you're doing. Love, support, backing for the work that you're doing, and that you're standing up and you know that you have support for whatever you're doing. Dear guardian angel, to you I pray. When I'm fearful, help me remember that only love is real. They're helping you to get back to your heart and just unleash. They're supporting you to doing the work here. So they want you to know, despite everything going around, your connection to them is making sure that you feel love, support, backing as you continue to do the work for the progress, for your harvest, what makes sense. Stand up for what you know is right. They're rejoicing as things come in. Whenever you need to stay lit or get the know-how, the guidance or the insight or the inspiration, it's from within. And this has been a repeating message that rest, rejuve is so important. When you're creating sacred space to get your power, stamina, ideas, inspiration, all of that, to stand up and keep going, right? All of that inside and out is so important because they want you to be in your heart space. Let it flow with the work that you're doing. It's going to pay off. Dear guardian angel, to you I pray. When I'm fearful, help me remember that only love is real. And when I'm lost, help me find my way, which they're doing in the quiet here. When I'm lost, help me find my way. When I'm confused, help me to regain clarity. When I feel lonely, help me feel your loving presence. Where I perceive chaos, help me to see the order. And where are you getting that? everything that I just mentioned. The power is when you are tuned in with them in your secret space. Literally, they're giving you out of the fear back into love, right? When you were lost, they're helping you to find your way. When you're confused, they're helping you to regain clarity. When you feel lonely, they're having you feel their loving presence. Literally, as you see the loving presence in these two cards with you in the physical, feel your loving presence. I'm telling you, this is what they're giving you in the quiet in your sacred space. And when I perceive chaos, help me to see the order. So that is where they're keeping you. It is your superpower to stay connected with them. And they're providing everything on this card. They're supporting you in your heart space. So let's keep going, because you're getting that to continue doing the work, to assess and reassess and review everything that you've been working on, what you've been planting, what you've been growing, and how better can you do it. They're going to give you, it's all purple. They're going to give it to you in the quiet, that secret space. You can't make this up. In the secret space, like, how are you? To you I pray. To you I'm relit to do the work. So I would say, like, reignited to do the work. They're supporting you so that you're reignited to do the work that is necessary, to stand up, right? You need to feel that support. And that's why I created those guidebooks too. It's like, why I'm rereading them. You might not get it in the physical. It's like the support that you're getting to continue to stand up and do the work. It's like amazing. Dear guardian angel, again, guardian angel. Help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams. This is why they're looking at you. They're in your secret space. It's you doing the work, manifesting it, but it's like you're getting that support in the quiet. So yes, so help me to believe that all is possible. That was a repeating message going into 2025. More is possible as you're doing the work. Believe that. They're kind of feeding that to you in the quiet. More is possible. Believe in that as you're doing the work. More is possible. You're in the midst of creating it, manifesting it, doing the work to bring it in. You're assessing what can even bring more in. I mean, help me to believe more is possible. All is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life, and help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Here they are. These are the moments here in the physical, Ariel. Help me feel you in every moment as you're assessing the work to be done, as you're doing the work, quite literally. I mean, you can't make this up. Help me feel eternally loved. Help me feel eternally loved. And thank you for always being by my side as I'm here in the physical, looking at what needs to be planted in the physical as I'm doing the work. Thank you for always being there by my side. So connect back to that in your sacred space. I have chills everywhere. Almost like this is a sacred space when we're doing readings, but in the quiet and then when you're resting, when you're connecting directly, that you feel this in your heart, keeping you lit, that they're always by your side as you're doing the work here is going to be priceless. It's going to be priceless. It's going to keep you in your heart space lit. Right? That's almost like your gas, your engine, to keep making sure that you keep doing the work. That's why the connection's so important. I always call it like reboot, recharge, right? So yeah, they're making sure you stay plugged in and going and lit, doing the work, because they're helping you to manifest. They are quite literally helping you to manifest. Right? Stand up. They're helping you to have this grow from your efforts. You are supported. Creativity. What are you planting here? It's going to grow like that. It's going to grow like, look at this. It's going to grow like this. So that's what they're hoping inside and out. Creativity. You might get divine ideas, inspiration. Know the level. They kept on saying this is like mega support. The level of a support that you have for what you're growing in your life is unreal. Creativity. We, your angelic messenger. This is the whole moral of what they're putting in the soil, supporting what you're working on, what you're trying to grow, what you're trying to manifest and create. Like they said, help me to manifest. They are helping you to manifest this creativity. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash. Remember that word, freedom this year, to really unleash and know that how much you're supported, the level that you're supported with what you're creating, what you're manifesting, what you're working on this year that's aligned to your heart so much. Like they are really, it's aligned to your heart space. I don't even want to cover this because it almost looks like a flower here. What's in your heart, you're doing the work to bloom that from your heart space. Look, and it's even a heart space. I have chills. I can't even put it into English what they're saying. It's so beautiful. The level of support, what they're putting in your soil and your insides to make sure that you realize that the work that you're doing is not in vain, that what you're planting here is going to grow like that. Hold that in your heart as you're doing it. And the space you need for that to stay lit and plant that in your heart is this. How beautiful to stay lit like this and know the work you're doing is that, right? You're supported to that level. Oh my gosh, we, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart. Here it is. Listen to those whispers in your heart. Look at what you're growing by the work that you're doing here. So yes, listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. This whole time in the physical, they are here with you. That's why the sacred space is so important. They're here in each card with you as you're doing the work. Know this in your heart, what you're planting here. Oh my gosh. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. All is valid. They are helping you to, I don't even know what kind of degree, with love, support, backing, guidance, insight. They're helping you as you're doing the work, as you're planting bloom what is in your heart and the creativity that is needed for that. So yeah, they are definitely supporting the growth, and it's going to be through your creativity, through your heart space. Like they said, this is, you want to build more this year, this week, this month, this year from your heart. They are with you as you're doing the work. So no doubt, what does it take? You're going to have a lot of recharge, quiet time, sacred space time, so that you can reflect and almost know what to work on, right? To feel the support as you're doing the work to bloom this, right? To manifest this. Also the creativity involved, that could take some downtime, that you're tuning in, you're getting the guidance, you're following through, and they are rejoicing when it's coming in. So expect the help to come in as you're doing this, by the way, and then expect the rewards, what's coming in, what's growing for you to come in. So they're rejoicing, they're cheering you on, has been a repeating message for the work that you're doing. So feel very, very, very supported and feel a little bit more unleashed has been a big thing, because it is through your creativity, your ideas, you doing the work that is blossoming that. So the level of love, support, backing for what you're doing is what is coming across here that you must feel going into this week, month, year, right? Beautiful. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.